Hello and welcome back. I'm Bloody Doves. I'm the lead developer of BattleTech Advanced 3062, and I'm here to talk with you about the BTA Barracks. In the Barracks, you can do all kinds of things. Deal with your pilots, upgrade them, check their service records, do all kinds of nice things. But importantly, there's some sneaky things you can do here that are not immediately obvious. We're also going to talk about the difference between an M pilot, a V pilot, and an MV pilot, which changes the kind of the type of unit they can drive. And we're going to talk about pilot skills a little bit. So your commander, for me it's Curtis Hazen Shady. Shady here, your commander is always an MV pilot. MV pilots can drive both mechs and tanks. V is vehicle. Most other pilots are M pilots, such as Rev here. Rev is an M pilot, and you can see right here where I'm indicating, the little, right there. That's where it says that he can drive a mech. So Rev can only drive mechs. Phantom here is a vehicle pilot, he can only drive vehicles. So, now the reason this is important is because one, defines what they can drive, and two, there are different skills for mech pilots versus vehicle pilots. They have, as you can see, they have different skill icons, and they are, the different skill trees are restricted to mech or vehicle pilots. Mech and vehicle pilots, such as Shady here, can get any skills, but we'll go over that in a minute. So let's use Floppy, for example. If you would like to know what the skills are, you can mouse over the appropriate location. So Floppy here is a mech-only pilot. If you mouse over, like, Gunnery 5, you can see the available skills at each rank. So Gunnery 5 has Multi-Target, Battlelord, and Intensify Firepower. However, Battlelord and Intensify Firepower are restricted. So Battlelord requires Mech Warrior, requires an M pilot. Intensify Firepower requires Vehicle Crew, or a vehicle pilot. So let's say I want to level up Floppy, doop, 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 and let's do this. Now you'll see Multi-Target, Battlelord, and requires Vehicle Crew. So there is no button for Intensify Firepower because she's not a vehicle crew. So I'd have to pick Battlelord or Multi-Target. Multi-Target's available to everyone. Battlelord requires a Mech Warrior, but she is a Mech Warrior, so I can pick Battlelord. Now let's switch pilots over to Phantom here. Now, do I have a vehicle pilot who can level up? Yes, I do. So Blaze here is a vehicle pilot. She's got some vehicle skills. And at rank 10 has defensive formation for Mech Warrior and hull down for vehicle crew. So if I select rank 10, requires Mech Warrior, requires vehicle crew, but she's a vehicle crew, so all she can choose is hull down. She'll get the hull down skill. And that's the difference. If you want to ever find out what any of the skills are, just mouse over their icon, and they will tell you what the available ability options are at that rank and what restrictions they have, if any. I'm not going to go through every skill just because we'd be here all day, but you can see any of the skills this way by just mousing over the icon, which is, again, not something the UI really tells you, but you can do it, and you can see what the skills are. You can also do this, I believe, by mousing over anything with any skill rank with a dot, and you can actually see what that ability is. Now, let's say you want to retrain a pilot. Let's say I don't like Blaze, and I would like to retrain her. If you have Training Module 2, which is an upgrade in engineering, if you have this upgrade, Training Module 2, it will allow you to retrain pilots with the use of with a one-time cost. So if you hold the left shift key and you click the skills tab, it'll bring up this. We'll set skills to 1, refund all XP, and it will cost 500 grand. Let's say I want to do it. Retrain pilot. You see it refunded all my XP, and it set everything back to 1, and now I can choose all her skills again. Now, pilots also have, if you mouse over this, pilots have affinities, and pilots also have, I forget where we have that thing. Pilots also have, right here. Pilots also have mission and op for specializations. So, as you can see here, Blaze has mission specializations for Assassinate and Simple Battle, which is just a standard straight-up fight. You get these by doing these missions and getting kills. So, for mission stats, she's done more than 12 Simple Battles. She's done 16, so she has the maximum specialization for Simple Battle, which is they were coming right at me, which gives you +3 accuracy. She does not have any Op for specializations because she hasn't got enough kills against a faction. Does anyone have an Op for spec? Here, Doyle here has Op for specialization against the Federated Sons and the Word of Blake because he has enough kills against them. He has 5 kills against each, and he has their their rank 4 specializations. Now, let's say you don't like these or you've stopped fighting these factions, which is totally possible. As you move around the map, you might not fight the Federated Sons anymore. Let's say you want to retrain them. If you control-click on service record at any time, you can reset your op4 specs or your mission specs, or neither. So let's say I want to reset his op4 specs. I can click reset op4 specs, and then they're gone. And you can now train him up by fighting factions again, getting more kills, and thus rebuilding his specializations. Finally, there's a unique ability the commander has called a strategic command. If your commander character, you know, with the green tab, does not go on a mission, he provides your lance a global benefit just for being on the ship, ordering people around. His active StratCom is listed by mousing over his portrait. Right now, he's providing strategic resolve, giving bonus resolve generation in combat. Now, there are 2 StratComs. If you'd like to reset them, hold left control, click service record. He can reset his specializations, or he can change StratComs. If you click change StratComs, you can pick between resolve and accuracy, which, you know, it's very clear what they do. Let's say I want to switch to strategic accuracy. And now if you mouse over him again, his active StratCom is strategic accuracy. And that is some of the secret stuff in the mech bay that isn't in the barracks, not the mech bay, in the barracks that is not immediately obvious. You can check any of these at any time. The resetting StratComs is free. Specializations and reset specializations is also free as far as I know. Resetting your pilot skills does cost. Again, to reset pilot skills is left shift, click the skills tab. Takes training module 2 and takes some money. Resetting everything else is left control, click service record. And there you have it. Very simple. Anyway, if you got any further questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer questions, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day, great time of the week, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. Have a good one. Peace out. Bye.